Hey ladies, how's it going? Long time no see. Oh, I got day one fresh washed hair and it has just got a mind of its own. I wanted to jump on today to show you a different brush. I feel like I'm always reaching for the same brushes and all of our brushes are amazing and do amazing things. So I'm gonna do a totally different brush today. First I'm gonna get up and close up personal and show you all my redness. My nose gets really red. All my pimples and red cheeks. We're gonna fix it. So I'm actually gonna use the detail hack brush today, which looks like this, for my whole face. We getting it. So I'm going to start off with my contour, which I'm gonna use indigo right here. I'm gonna dip that into the smaller end with my detail hack brush and just really start carving out those cheekbones like that. Super easy. If you're not sure where your cheekbones are, just kind of have a feel and you're gonna go just underneath them up to the top of your ear, and then I go right about to my pupil. Like that, and then I go across my forehead, temple to temple. If you hear my children in the background, it's mom life. My husband is still working, so I'm doing all the things. But we're making it go. We're making it happen. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take that and kind of blend it in a tad. Like that. I am gonna contour my nose, but I'm gonna do that afterwards, once I do my highlights. You can also contour your jawline. Like that. So now I'm gonna flip sides and go back to the bigger side. And I'm going to do my Brighten shade, which I love linen. Look at that, brand new spanking tin. So good. I'm gonna dip the big end into that and just start stippling in under my eye, making a larger triangle shape. And then kind of stamping the sides of my nose as well. It's gonna help with my contour. So just like that. And then down the middle, a little bit on my forehead, Cupid's bow, chin. Super stinking easy. Now I'm gonna go in with that same side and I'm gonna go in with my main highlight. So this is gonna be the closest shade to your skin tone, and mine is right amber right now. So I'm just going to take that and put it in all the spots. I'm using you guys as a mirror and it's not the easiest thing. Put it in all the spots that I did not put my contour or my Brighten shade. So a little bit in here, and then I go a little bit on the side of my nose, between my brows. My children are crazy, but no one's crying. So we're rolling with it. Okay, super easy. You can see this brush literally applies like flawlessly. It's so good. When I first saw another artist apply with this one, I was like, no way. There's no way. Yes way. It's good. Okay, and then I just put a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm gonna take that smaller end of the brush again, now that I've kind of did that highlight on my nose, and just carve out my nose. This is an extra step. You do not need to contour your nose. I like to because I find my nose is large. And then I just take a little bit of my linen if I've gone over it too much and just reapply like that. And then I always contour a little bit in my bottom lip and a tad up top. You don't want to have a mustache. Oh, they're fighting now. Okay, so then after that, I'm going to take my perfector sponge and I'm just going to start working that in. This sponge is damp. It is not soaking wet and it is not dry. If it's dry, it's actually going to take the makeup off your face. It's going to pull it off. And if it's too wet, well, you're going to have a really runny face. So make sure you wring it out really good after you wet it. And I like to work with my lighter shades first, but I am going to blend this side out first just to show you how easy it blends out. So with my contour, you can see I like to pull it back towards my hairline like this because you don't want that like weird white line going into, like you can see it on this side, you don't want that weird line. So I always pull it back into my hairline. You can also blend out with your brush. It's a total preference. Like you can blend out with this guy. It really is preference. I have just always been like a sponge girl. So there's that. But blends out super duper easy. You don't want to over blend your contour because you want that shadow there. If you over blend, it's going to get rid of it completely and that's not what we want. So we're just going to blend until we get rid of that harsh line and then we're done. Look at how easy. Don't forget about your neck because I always do. And then if you do over blend, you can just go back in after and add more. It's super forgiving with cream. So again, on this side, just blending in those lighter shades first. And then working my way into my contour. So for the most part, you don't want to really move your sponge like I am unless you're doing your contour. Just to kind of, so with my cheeks, I kind of push up. You can see it just creates that little ledge to make a cheekbone. And then for my forehead, I push back, like I told you. And then my jaw, I pull down. So it's literally just going to give you that like Spanx look for your face. So gorge. Added cheekbones. Here we come. Okay, look how beautiful. That brush just applied it flawlessly. We set it in with our perfector. We are looking glorious. Okay, so now I am going to put a little bit of blush on. I think I'm gonna use, which one do I want? I think I'm gonna use Desert Sunset. It's literally like one of my favorites. It's so beautiful. I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. You literally don't have a mirror, so you guys are my mirror. It's so neutral and beautiful and glowy. It's just by far one of the best ones. Goes with any skin tone. And then I just kind of work it in with my perfector. So glowy, girl. Yes. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of my lips. So the consistency of the Desert Sunset is definitely more of a gloss. To give you that really glowy, dewy look. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Illuminator. I love rose gold, as you can see. It's my favorite. And I'm just going to pop that right on my high cheekbones. And I kind of bring it around my brow. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Tip of my nose. You just get the most subtle glow. It's so good. If you're wanting a little bit bigger, like wham bam in your face glow, you're definitely going to want to go with a cream. They are also delicious, but look at how glowy we are. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on. and then we are good to go. So I'm going to take that same bigger end and just kind of tap it in and throw it on the corner of my forehead and kind of like on my cheeks. Wherever the sun would hit me naturally is where I'm going to apply it, just to give me that sun-kissed kind of look. I'm not going heavy-handed at all. This cream is buildable, so start off really light and work your way up. And then again, I just kind of make sure it's really pressed in with my perfector. That is going to make sure that it's in your skin. And then I just take it always on my neck, because my neck doesn't really tan with the rest of my body. It just doesn't. Okay, we are done. How stinking easy was that? We are looking glowy. We're looking fresh, supple. That's my word of the day, supple. If you need color matched, please just message me and I will get you your custom shades. I also have a color match form, and I think that's it. I don't even know. I was going to say have a good day, but I don't even know what day it is. It's just like it's all blended. So yeah, so all I used was these 2 products, the Detail Hack Perfector and my custom palette. I hope you all have a good day. See ya.